Hello. Everything's
Let's get you guys in the shot. Excellent. Hello, friends. It is Nomad Brad coming to you from my box truck down here at the beach in Fiesta Island. We got multiple box trucks being built all simultaneously. It's been a good day. Got reactions. Just came through with the chat. Said, found a truck listed in my town, but it's a bit out of my price range. Got reactions. What is your price range? Hello, Charlie Pepin. I saw you, I think last week on Zach's chat, Zach's live stream. He was live streaming the build. Hello, Outdoors Dreadhead. Dreadhead, congrats on the shuttle bus acquisition. I saw you on Instagram. You got a shuttle bus. I'm happy for you, man. A shuttle bus is a good platform. Lots of space. It's an easy build out because you don't have to install windows and doors. That work's already done for you. So I do like shuttle buses. They're a good choice. Happy you got one, bro. Excited for you. Excited for you to take a dive into Nomad Land. Got reactions. His look nice and clean. I would say, depending what truck you're looking for, got reactions. The going price on a U-Haul seems to be about $12,000 for something in good condition. If you spend less than that, you got to plan on putting a bunch of money into probably maintenance. I talked to John C. He emailed me about a truck he was looking at, and I think they wanted like 10 or 12 grand. It was a 2008. And I had a few issues with it, but yeah, when you're buying an older used rig, you know, you're going to run into some stuff. So anyway, happy to see you guys here. We got 18 people in the live stream, 20 people in the live stream. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys being here. Got reactions, 10 to 12 was my range. His is 17. It's nice, 2019. Dang. Yeah, 17 is really high. 17's really high. That's crazy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I guess because it's newer maybe. But yeah, I would keep looking. 10 to 12 is pretty much the going rate for like a 2007, 2008 E450. Art, aloha. Aloha. Hello. Happy to see you. Happy to have you in the chat. I'm coming to you from my own little island. I'm not in Hawaii. But I'm in California, San Diego, and I'm on Fiesta Island. So we're going to go outside in a little bit and just see what's going on. There's a lot of building taking place. I helped out today on one of the box truck builds. I did some electrical. I installed 5 outlets into the Isuzu box truck. So that was a nice little work job for today. King Gamer in the live stream. Hello, King. Happy to see you. Yo, look at King Gamer right now. Oh, we missed it. King, I just saw King Gamer. He is... What is this guy doing? He's in the porta potty with his laptop. That's funny. That's funny. I see you, King Gamer. You're not safe. You're not safe from the live stream. LOL. Bro, you got your laptop in the porta potty. That's nuts. Hey, Got Reaction says that's where you need it. He knows. Outdoors Dreadhead, the bus has 70,000 miles on it. Belongs to a folks home. I got a good deal, bro. Yeah. I totally agree with you. You can find a lot of those shuttle buses that were for folk homes or for churches, like church buses that just don't have a lot of mileage on them, and they were well maintained and well taken care of. And so I think those are good vehicles to start with. And that's one thing with the shuttle bus is you'll find a lot of them with lower miles because people just don't drive them as much. Got reactions. Most shuttle buses have been well taken care of. Yeah, I agree. Most shuttle buses are well taken care of. They're usually churches or old folks' homes, and so they maintain them well, and they're not ridden hard. Look, here we go. There's King Gamer hopping out of the porta potty with the laptop, baby. With the laptop, baby. He's in there doing work. King Gamer's in there doing work.
Hell yeah, man.
What's up, buddy?
Adding my video in Vegas, man. I gotta get this done.
You doing edits from the John, from the Travel John?
From the John. Gotta get it done, man. Gotta get it done.
Nomad King, bringing the humor. Bringing the humor.
What's up, everybody?
Happy to see you. Okay. Yes, King Gamer. Super Dave, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support, the ongoing support. And yeah, I'm happy to know that I'm bringing you guys value and content, and you appreciate what I got going on, and you want to support the mission. We're on a big mission right now. Big T, hello from Michigan. Nicole, hi from ATL, or Nicola. I saw Curtis in the chat. He said something. Tomaya Spirit. Yes, I'm in San Diego. I saw a message from Curtis. He said something about a rig with Michelin tires. That kind of sped through. Let me go back and see if I can pull that back up. Got reactions in West Texas. Get out, bro. It's too hot. It's too hot in Texas. Curtis, I bought my U-Haul 12-foot from Monrovia U-Haul. They wanted 10.5. I offered 9, and they took it. It was 10,500 with smog, licensing, tax, etc. And brand new Michelin tires. Yes, that's a good point. Angie B saw Reddit about car camping tickets getting tickets. No tickets. I have not got any tickets yet. Don't have any friends that got tickets. It could happen at any time, but no, there have not been tickets. But yeah, that's a good tip. Monrovia, California, U-Haul, they have a huge inventory. I actually went up there. That's where I got my truck worked on. It was in Monrovia, and they had a bunch of them for sale. They were all listed around 12. So if you are looking for something, you might give them a call. Ancient Carbon Maps, Wi-Fi. I'm using Nomad Internet. You can see it back there in the corner. I have the Nomad Internet hotspot. I think there's a link to it in the description for this chat. I have a discount code. You save like 50 bucks. But I love Nomad Internet. It's working great for me. What I like about it is the whole device is just that little box. There's no external antennas. You don't have to mount anything to the roof like you do with a Starlink. The advantage with Starlink is that you can use it in places that don't have cell coverage, like if you're way out in the mountains. But you do have to have a satellite dish on the roof. And the funny thing is, actually, Starlink upload times are not that good. So I have a friend, Zach, who's here, who was using the Wanderbox's Starlink to try to upload a YouTube video, and it actually was very, very slow. And so he hopped on my Nomad Internet to give it a try, and it actually was a lot faster. So the 5G uploading speed is faster than Starlink in many places. Super Dave got his panels. Time to get some batteries, converter. Yeah, Super Dave. I'm installing for a shuttle bus on Saturday 1,000 watts of solar, and I found an all-in-one unit from EcoWorthy. It's similar to that SunGold Power unit, but the specifications are much lower for solar panels. So, like I said earlier, you might consider returning that SunGold Power all-in-one. And I found an EcoWorthy version that's basically the same unit, just different specifications. And so I think that would work for you on your solar panels. So if you want to try that out, let me know. I can send you a link for it. That SunGold Power will not work. I didn't realize they changed it. It's kind of interesting. It's the same model number, and it's the same, like it looks the same, but they changed the internals. And so on this new unit now, it requires higher. So I will not be recommending that unit to folks that have less than probably 1,500 watts of solar, maybe 2,000. Dave says, yes, send it over. You got it, buddy. I'll email it over to you. Show you guys the site. This is Fiesta Island. There's the ocean back there, or the bay. There's my rig. Here's Zach's right here. Zach's big 26-foot Penske moving truck that he rhino lined. We got 2 box trucks, another box. There's actually 3. There's actually 4 box trucks, 5 box trucks, a shuttle bus, an ambulance. There's all kinds of building, all kinds of vehicles happening down here at Fiesta Island. Look at that sunset in the background. it's a pretty cool place to be a nomad right now. I'm really digging it. What's up, Jay? So Jay just got this NPR a couple weeks ago, and he's getting started. This is the party and fun stuff box. This is the fun stuff box. Yes, Will, I'm interested in the Starlink Mini. I think that would be a good solution, and so it's definitely something I'm considering. Someone was asking why we don't go swimming. We do go swimming, actually. And all these nomad ladies just bought a raft yesterday, and so they actually took it out today, out in the bay, and went around with it. It was pretty cool. I need to ask them if they can turn off their music so I can do a live stream over there, because otherwise I'm gonna get a copyright strike. So I might go see if I can turn down the music really quick, and then we'll walk over and check out the builds. Hey King, is your phone still on that speaker? I might pause it so I can do. Here, you hold the mic so we don't get a copyright strike.
Got it, no problem. Yeah, my phone's literally right on the speaker. If you just tap on the screen twice, it should show Spotify, and then you just pause it.
Listen to you, King. You gotta talk to the people.
Oh, they're talking to me. Hey, everybody. Nomad King Gamer here, coming to you. Go turn down the mic so he doesn't get copyrighted. I'm doing all right, Charlie. Past couple days have been gloomy, but sun's been coming out. It's really nice. Thank you all for coming by Nomad Brad stream. It means a lot. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe if you haven't yet. You know? Oh, there he is. He's back. All right, got to give you guys back up. Talk to you later.
Thank you, King. I appreciate you keeping the people entertained, occupied.
You got yourself a wiener on the wiener.
There's a wiener down by my van.
Another wiener.
Look at this, 2 wieners playing in the dirt. Look at this little lion wiener. Hi, little lion. Look at his haircut. Hi, this one's Sprout. And that one is Bean Sprout. Hey, how's the water?
It was so good.
Heck yeah.
Really fun.
All right, so here's what we got going on. We got Wanderbox. You guys know that one. We got Zach's, Penske, the big boy, the 26-foot. Any new tips for solo ladies traveling? And then we got the build here, the other client build. So this is what I worked on today. I added a couple outlets. Right now we got Marcus in here. He's doing the shower. They put this really cool archway in front of the wet bath. And then there's gonna be a door behind it that like slides open and closed. It's called the Nautilus door. And so that's kind of cool. Marcus is working on that. I added some outlets. An outlet down there. And I added an outlet under the fridge, and then I added a couple up in the bench itself. So this one's moving along quite nicely. Nicole likes the archway. I do too, Nicole. I think it's a cool idea. And then I added an outlet here, an outlet over there.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. The work is beautiful.
So close to done. So close, man.
Yeah, how you feeling about the build, man?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stoked that it's looking like this, and we're on the final touches.
The fun part is always like the end, the finishing touches, all the aesthetic stuff when it really comes together.
Here we go. Here's some finished touches.
It's like months of everything being ugly, and then at the end, it's like, oh, now it actually looks like something. Doing a little sanding on this very nice sanded ply. This is good stuff.
Lowe's has
Quarter
a much
inch.
better selection.
Lowe's, huh?
Lowe's has
Always.
way better wood.
Okay. Mark likes Lowe's for the wood selection.
Wood.
For the wood,
Home Depot for the plumbing.
they have the best wood.
They have more style than Home Depot.
We live.
Oh, we got a goon running up. Yes, we're live.
after live or now.
Zach, for
I
sure
have
clothing.
my
What do you got?
Thumbnail artist got back to me.
Yeah.
It's a great thumbnail, but I need to think of a title.
Okay.
Want to wait for after the live to come up with it?
We can do it now if you want to ask the audience.
On the live?
Sure. So.
Okay, so we're gonna work on Zach's thumbnail for his next YouTube
I sent the
video.
artist this drone picture of all of us. I don't know if they can even see.
There we go. Yep.
And then he cooked it up. It's like colorful now. It looks great.
Oh yeah, it's got high
But then I also
saturation.
took a picture of me like smiling, which I'm gonna put on the foreground.
Yep.
Probably on this side.
Okay.
Maybe this side. So
Yep.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
I was thinking like originally I was like I created a van life neighborhood, or like I joined a van life neighborhood. Something to do with like, I don't even know how to really word it, but that's kind of the concept. Like I joined a nomad community. I joined, or we created a van life. You know what I mean? Something. Because this whole video is about, it's about everyone. You know, you're in it, everyone's in it. So I'm just trying to think of a title that would like, I was researching like other YouTube videos. There's like nothing really about that.
So we're looking for a title, and I'm thinking you always want to go big on the YouTube titles.
That's important. That's why I'm trying to think of it. The thumbnail will be great. Like that's really catchy. You see a beach, you see like, 10 tiny houses. You can see us, the moped, and then obviously the foreground picture. I still need to add a photo of me smiling onto that, but it'll be a good thumbnail. So the the title just needs to also be.
I'm thinking something like I joined the largest.
I'm typing your notes. Hold up. See what I'm saying? It's kind of a hard one.
I joined because it's hard because it's tiny home, but it's on wheels.
I joined a mobile neighborhood. I don't know, like that doesn't make sense. I joined.
Any ideas in the chat? Help us out. Something like I joined the largest mobile tiny home neighborhood.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to. I've been trying to like.
Maybe. I mean, should you just say van life? Like I joined the largest van life neighborhood in California.
A van life neighborhood.
In California, or joining the largest van life neighborhood in California.
Yeah, I said joining.
Just to keep it shorter, yeah.
Joining.
King says, I
Joining
joined a
a-
traveling nomad community.
See that sounded good in my head, but on paper it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Joining a van life neighborhood. Joining a van life neighborhood. ...
Nicole says, Nomads created a community.
Nomad's a terrible word.
I know, because for search it's bad.
For search, yeah, nomad seems good on paper, but it doesn't work. Joining a van life neighborhood, I don't like that either, that much.
We're not in vans.
I know, but it's like just a general word.
Just for the search engine.
Joining the largest.
Joining the largest neighborhood on wheels in California.
What about joining the largest
mobile
van life
neighborhood?
Community?
Joining the largest van life community. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Charlie Pepin says creating a van life neighborhood.
That's what also I was thinking. Creating.
Sharon says epic nomad
creating
traveling
a
troop.
van life. That one's not bad actually. Look at this. Hold up. I'm typing them out so I can see them.
All right, Zach's typing them out. He's doing some work. We appreciate you guys in the chat helping out. We're trying to make this fire. You should go. If you guys watch my videos, you should go watch Zach's videos as well because the content is cross-posted, and I'm going to be on his video tomorrow.
What's last week's video title? I don't want to copy. I think we said largest in the last one, right? Yeah, building the largest. I don't want to do largest.
Okay.
Creating a van life neighborhood. Joining.
John C says nomad life slaps. I love John C. He told me I was rizzed up.
Or like biggest reason why van life sucks, and people are gonna be like, I don't know.
Joining
The largest
This van life
tiny
community
home
sucks.
or van life? I think van life makes more sense to this one.
because tiny home, you're just going to think of a bunch of tiny houses on a plot.
Joining a van life neighborhood.
Why van life sucks.
I mean, it's on the ocean, though. You almost might say island. Joining a van life community on an island, because this is an island.
I like that. On an island.
Yeah.
Instead of in California.
Yeah.
Van life community.
Hold up. On an island, because it's
An. Yeah.
AN, right?
An island, yeah.
Hold up, I'm typing this all out.
Yeah. Joining a van life community on an island, that's kind of
Okay,
dope.
hold up. Okay, so we got joining a van life neighborhood on an island, joining a van life community on an island, creating a van life neighborhood on an island. I kind of like
I like
creating.
creating.
I think we go with that.
I think creating for sure, because we did create it.
We did, because I introduced creating a van life neighborhood on an island.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
I think that's fire.
Creating a van life neighborhood.
What's up, chilling in
Wait,
DC?
do you capitalize the L?
Happy to see you here.
Is it like this? Or no, it's all
Van life is technically 2 words. Like for search, it might come up better 2 words.
All right, I'll look into that.
Check into it. But yeah, I capitalize all the
Creating a van
words.
life
It's easy to read.
neighborhood on an island. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's sick.
Okay, we got it.
Take a shower, but thank you guys.
All right, bet. Creating a.
Wait, hold up, I didn't mean to leave you hanging. You'll see him in the vlog tomorrow.
Is it out tomorrow?
Tomorrow, like 3 p.m.
Okay, Zach's vlog goes out tomorrow, 3 p.m. Make sure to check it out. I'm going to be in that. And actually, Zach did a tour with all the nomads here. So if you guys want to see, like, inside all these rigs, we got the green pickle. That's a cat. She's in the thing, or in the video. Wanderbox, a lot of us. So you should check out his video and see the community. I'll give you guys a quick little update on the, just rack my shins. Give you guys a little update on the mega box. So they got all the insulation in, it's spray foamed, and then they got all the plywood paneling up, all the sheeting. So I think now kind of the next step would probably be whatever their, finishing panels are gonna be, whether they're gonna paint stuff or do like white wainscoting. What are you doing?
She's got on her bottom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
the
wants to do that
shiplap.
on the wall. Yeah, the nice.
Okay.
$10 panel.
What do you guys think? They're gonna do this white shiplap on the walls.
It's nice
I mean,
to
I
ship
love
out.
it, and it's super durable and it cleans really nice.
And it's real wood. It's not.
And it's
hardwood.
real wood. Okay, yeah, it's not pressed. It's not wood pulp and glue.
Get out of here with that.
Nice.
Vivo.
So yeah, that's what's gonna be on the walls then. I like white. That's a really good choice.
It's more of an on the floor right in there.
Okay. So that's what they're working on. And you can see they got a couple tables set up so now they can store their equipment. The electrical box is up. Still a lot to do, but also a lot of progress has been made. And so what we're actually working on now is trying to find a space here in San Diego where we can do some building. If anyone knows of like a parking lot or a business or something that we could relocate to, that would be cool too. It's nice to be here on the island, but also we have to move every night. You can't stay the night here. And so we have to leave every night and then come back every morning. So it kind of just disturbs the workflow. So we'd definitely be interested in some type of a spot that we could rent for a time. Anyway, here's Jay's box truck. You guys can see here, he's also got the split doors. I love the split doors on the box trucks. I think really anybody that has the box truck, you should do the split doors. John C. works on his car at the local train station. Thanks, John, that's a great tip. So here's Jay's box. He's got really nice wood paneling on the side, little sugar skull, little Dia del Muerto. And then a big like mirror, I think that's a closet over there, big fridge. He's got the Home Depot tool chest as his kitchen island with a sink cut into it, bunch of spice racks on the back, and then up top a bunch of clothing storage. So pretty nice little box. And then he's got the couches here, dual couches with a big fold-out table. And then he also has the elevator bed. So this is a queen-size bed up here, and then it just motors down when he's ready to sleep. Yeah, Nicole, I know Nicole likes wood. This wood is really, and this is like legit lumber. This is legit dimensional lumber. This isn't some plywood or anything like that. It's high quality. So yeah, that wood is really nice. He did a good job on this. And this is actually the guy that's building out the other one. So this is Jay's primary home. And then he also just got this fun stuff, party and fun stuff, Isuzu. So this is his next project, and they're just beginning it. Just kind of getting started, making some plans. He's got a max fan, some racking. Looks like they already got a hole in for the max fan, which is awesome. Making some good progress. Got some 2x4s up top for some furring. Very nice. Lots of rigs, lots of people hanging out today. We're gonna have a nice sunset. This is it. This is real life.
This is life.
This is how we do it. This is how nomads do it. We're actually building. It's like 6:30 and, you know, making it happen. Yeah, working till 8, 9, 10 o'clock. They worked until like 1 a.m. a few nights ago. They were crazy. They were getting it. They were getting it. Somebody asked about I think Chillin' in DC asked about the fridge. It worked out really well. Share the live?
Yeah. Is that possible?
So yeah, somebody could share the link for it. I don't know if I can do it from here.
Yeah.
But it.
I always want to invite more people because they all want to see it, but I just like.
Oh yeah.
Time, you
It's an
know?
RV conversion page.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, we could. Well, we should do that next week.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back Saturday.
Yeah. So yeah, well, let's do it next week. We'll share it to the RV page, Box Truck RV page. Chillin' in DC asked about that fridge. It worked really well, the Bougie RV fridge. I sent it to Josh LLC for helping me locate that mechanic. He said he didn't want to be paid, but he said he could use the fridge for his van build, and so I went ahead and sent it to him. So it's now in Josh LLC's hands. He's going to keep the memories alive, but it was a good unit. It was dual zone. You know, I think it's a little bit of a challenge if you're going to try to run a fridge and a freezer in such a small space, but it seemed to work out okay. It kept the meat frozen, or it kept the beers frozen, and then the chicken thawed. And one thing I was thinking is if I was going to do that setup, I think I would get 2 of them, and I would have one that was a dedicated fridge and then one that was a dedicated freezer. But otherwise it worked good. I definitely would recommend it. And the price was good. I think it's only like 500 bucks. Good question, Curtis. Okay, let me go back and see what Curtis said. Can you keep building out a box with a lot of wood and still get the same gas mileage, or does it keep dropping? Curtis, that's a good question, and here's my answer. Oh, very windy. Okay, thank you, John C. I'm gonna move out of the wind here. I don't have a wind muff on this mic. I feel like that might be better. The wind is behind me. So Curtis, as far as the box truck goes, the weight, it doesn't seem to make a difference. When I bought my box truck and it was completely empty, I got 9.5 miles a gallon. And after I converted my box truck and filled it up to 1,000 pounds under the weight limit, the limit's like, I think 12,000 and I'm right at 11,000. And I still got the same 9.5 miles per gallon. And then once I did a little bit of work to it, I actually got it up to 10 miles per gallon. So I don't think weight is an issue. I think the reason the gas mileage on that rig is locked where it's at, I think is because of the engine. The engine is just not very efficient. And then also the box itself, you know, is not very aerodynamic. I mean, you have that. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Fiesta Island is a little spotty, but we're back. So what I was gonna say is good news, bad news. Good news is you can load it up with all the wood you want and your economy will not get worse. That's the good news. The bad news is the economy is already worse. So it doesn't get any worse than whatever it is when you get it empty. We are back, got steam. Absolutely, we're back. Peplink Transit Duo. Yeah, I've definitely seen some people recommending some other stuff. The difference is I'm on the move. I'm kind of walking around right now. And so I don't know really how much, range I can get off of like a router that's stationary in my vehicle. Shop box. Look at that view. A little boat out there, cruising across. See the workstation. Look at this, they did a raised floor. They actually have 200 gallons of fresh water right under the floor. They have two 100-gallon water tanks. So this thing is gonna have a ton of water. They're gonna be able to go a long time without having to refill, which is super handy. Super handy. Now we gotta get down. 1,600 pounds of water, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, this truck was built to haul. And so even with the full build out, they're not gonna be anywhere near capacity. This thing is an absolute monster. Look at the suspension on this. It's absolutely huge. Look at that drive line. It's got air brakes. That carrier bearing looks a little out of plumb to me. Honestly, now that I look at it, he's got two of them, two carrier bearings. He's got a 3-piece drive shaft. That's nuts. Maybe more, maybe a 4-piece. Monster equipment. Look at that. It's sitting on steel I-beams. But yeah, very clean. Looks like they painted the frame maybe before he bought it. And then he did a rhino line. So it was all white before. And they did a really good job of rhino lining it in kind of a desert tan. Give you guys a little shot of the interior. It's got air seats, I believe. So definitely gonna be a pretty comfortable ride. I can't believe the way he whips this thing around. He's really good with it. But he parked this thing in some pretty crazy places already. He's only had it for, I don't know, a month, maybe a month. Hey Marina, can I ask you a question?
Am I in the video?
Yeah.
I'm in a bathing suit.
It's okay.
Okay. What's up?
All right, so this is Marina,
Hi.
my other Nomad friend, the other Marina. So one of the ladies on here asked if there's any tips for a first-time solo female van lifer.
Okay.
I'm just curious if anything comes to mind for you.
Yeah. Definitely download the iOverlander app. Make sure that you have that so that you can always look at it and find like safe places to stay. And even if it has 10 good reviews on that spot, if it has one bad review, keep that in mind. Always carry some sort of like pepper spray or something, just, for safety. And always share your location with somebody that you trust. So even if they're far away, at least you have somebody that has your location. What else? I think that's pretty much all I did.
I like that. That's really good, especially the share your location thing.
Yeah.
That's
it's
something
really
I wouldn't have even
important.
thought about.
Yeah, you have to share your location, whether it's like your parent, your sister, your best friend, as long as it's somebody you trust, and even if they're not in the same city that you're at, it's always important to have that.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Helping out your sister nomads.
Always here.
Awesome, thank you.
Of course.
Ella, right?
This is Ella.
Ella.
She's 14.
14 years young.
Yep.
She's loving it.
She's living the van life with me.
Angie says thank you. She was the one that asked.
Oh, you're welcome.
She says you're welcome. You're welcome, Angie. All the dogs are so happy they're running in their little Nomad dog pack.
It's perfect for them.
Did you have fun on the raft today?
I had such a good time.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, you got just enough sun?
Oh, yeah.
Not
Perfect
too much.
amount. Not too much. Didn't get burnt or anything.
Didn't get burnt. I love it. And were you able to get some paddles going out there?
Yeah, so we used just pieces of wood to paddle and
Okay.
like just our feet. And then we used this huge rock as an anchor. So
Nice.
that helped.
So you were actually able to anchor then with a big rock?
Yeah, we just used a big rock and then the like piece of cord or whatever that came with the little raft. And we just tied it up and threw it in. And we actually stayed like in the same spot. It was perfect.
Heck yeah. I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, Marina. Super Dave says, I have Life 360 and iPhone tracker to stay safe. Curtis T in the chat. Look at this bus over here. This thing's wild. It's got a big mosaic on it, like a big, I don't know what that is, big monster face or something. Pretty cool though. Looking pretty good. There's King Gamer's car chilling. He's got the solar on the windshield, getting a little solar gains. So this is what it's like, you know, being a nomad in California. The great thing is the community. You know, I spend a lot of time traveling solo, and so it's not often I really get to, hey, oh, did you just shower? Heck yeah. KK just took a shower in the Wander box. That's one of the perks of having a friend with a shower. At least you have something. I got no shower. But yeah, how about that rinse kit? You can fire that up.
Yeah, but sometimes you want hot water, so you use someone else's drink that's got hot water.
I feel you. You got it covered. Yeah, but the community is pretty awesome. To be able to hang out with a bunch of other vehicle dwellers, like-minded van folks. And you know, if you need help with something, there's a lot of people to support you. If you need help with a project or something going on, or you just need another human to help you with something human related, you can do that too. So, you know, a lot of people ask if van life is lonely, and it can be lonely if you decide to stay by yourself, which you can, but also it can be filled with friends. And there's a lot of different places though that nomads gather. So here in San Diego, this is just one example. There's a lot of nomads in Oregon right now because there's a couple nomad events this summer. Descend on Bend happens at the end of maybe early September. And then after Descend on Bend, or no, Descend on Bend is the end of August. And then early September is Northwest Nomads. And so because of those two events, there's a lot of van lifers in Oregon right now, most likely in like the Bend area, Bend, Oregon, although it's pretty hot up there. It's like, you know, probably in the 90s. So that's a situation where if you don't have AC, you're basically hanging out during the day at the lake, at the river, or you're heading up to elevation. So there's definitely a lot of elevation near Bend where you can get up to a lake, get out of the heat. But that's, you know, those are options for community during the summer. There's a lot of other places. And then some people, some nomads travel together. So there was a group of nomads that was in Idaho. Recently, there was like maybe 6 or 8 of them that all traveled together, went to Caldwell, Idaho. And so you can definitely link up with a group. And, you know, the adventures are always more fun when they're shared. And so, you know, sharing the adventure, sharing the journey is definitely fun with others. And then, you know, in the winter, a lot of nomads gather in Arizona. I'll be there this winter in the Quartzsite area. There's Schoolypalooza and a lot of other nomad events happening. So if you guys are looking for community in the winter, Arizona is definitely a good spot to be. Van Life Culture says there's tons in Huntington Beach. Yep, I believe it. There's tons all along the California coast. I mean, you could live here all year in a van, no problem. The weather's good. You'll have a few cold days and a few hot days, but otherwise, it's pretty nice, especially on the coast. Especially right here on Fiesta Island, you get a nice breeze. It really didn't get hotter than, I would say, maybe high 70s today, or really in general. Because of the breeze, the ocean breeze. But if you go inland, even like a half an hour inland towards El Cajon, it gets hot. It gets up into the 80s and 90s. So being right on the coast definitely gets you the best temperatures and the best views. Look at that little sunset, just chilling. Might do a little bonfire tonight if there's some wood left over. Journey with Nicole says 114 in Phoenix. I believe it. Phoenix was so hot last summer. And I totally avoid Arizona in the summer. It's too hot. Marina's gonna go put on her sweater just to make the people in Phoenix feel jealous. We got that sweater weather. I was working with no shirt today, and then I put a shirt on because the breeze kicked up. But I like that. I like the options.
I don't really wear shirts much.
Mark doesn't wear shirts. Mark told me he did laundry the other day. How many days was it of laundry?
Probably 9.
Mark did 9 days worth of laundry. How many shirts did you have in that? 2. Mark did use 2 shirts in 9 days. That's how much he loves going shirtless.
Yep.
And I love going shirtless too. I appreciate you for it, Mark. Got to keep the dream alive.
Yeah. Build the way you want.
And that's the beauty of the nomad life. You can follow the good weather. Gary says in South Carolina it was in the high 90s. Hey, Darren, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. Happy to deliver the weather report. I just want you guys to know what we're working with, how wonderful it is out here in San Diego, California. One of the most hospitable places I've been to as a nomad. Now, that's not their default state. The city of San Diego was sued over their vehicle habitation ordinances. And so basically, a lot of the places in California have parking signs that say no overnight parking. And so they got sued for that. And as part of the settlement, they agreed to relax their enforcement. But you know, it's only a matter of time until they kick it back up again. So in the meantime, I'm just appreciating what we have. You know, and this is really one of those moments in time where I know I'll look back on this and remember the summer that I got to spend in San Diego with all my nomad friends. And you know, sometimes you have those moments in life where you don't realize how special they are and you can't really truly appreciate them until they're over, right? And then once it's over and it winds down and everybody goes their own way, then you kind of realize, you know, it was a special time and you look back on it with fond memories. Oh yeah, Big T, let me ask him. I know he's got the Happy Jacks before. I think he knew a guy that was selling them used. Does Mark have a YouTube? Yeah, Mark, well, not really. Mark has a channel for Wanderbox, but they don't do vlogging. I think he just put up some builds. But if you look on YouTube for The Wanderbox, WANDERBOX, you will find his channel. Let me ask him. Hey Mark, do you have any insights into like RV junkyards?
My favorite one closed down. It was called Walt's RV in Corona, California, right next to Riverside.
Mark had a favorite called Walt's RV. And is that where you were getting your Happy Jacks at?
Yeah, it was actually really nice. They were only $500, but they're gone now. All sold out, business done.
Wow.
We bought about 6 or 7 of them, and then he bought 2 of them.
Okay.
Cleaned them out. There is one in Michigan, in White Pigeon, Michigan, and it's called Bontraggers, and they've got a big selection of good stuff.
Okay.
Right where all the RVs are made, just a surplus place.
That
Right
makes sense.
Indiana, Michigan. No thanks.
Okay, thanks. So there it is, Bontrager in Michigan. You know, if you're going to be heading up that direction, you could get some parts. And I know Mark had a hookup for Happy Jacks, so that makes sense. They shut down because I know he was getting some sweet deals on them because those Happy Jacks are like $2,000 a piece. So to get one for $500, that is a pretty sweet deal. I would just tell you to Google. I know there's one in Arizona because when I was in Arizona at my dad's in Yuma looking for parts, there's one in Phoenix that actually they tear apart RVs. They actually salvage them there and you can get all kinds of parts. So I would just look at whatever area you're in and I would just go to Google and I would type in RV parts, RV storage yard, RV salvage yard, something like that, those kind of keywords, and you'll find places. And then the other thing you can do is you can just call and ask around, right? So you could call like an RV parts store and say, hey, are there any salvage yards in the area? And there's a pretty good chance that those people will know who's in that business. So you kind of got to just poke around and ask some people. I saw a question come through the chat asking about how I get big packages. And so I have a mail service through ipostal1.com. That's the letter I, postal, the number 1.com. And so you can set up a mailbox with them. It's pretty affordable. It's like 20 bucks a month. And they have locations all over the country. They subcontract with other retail stores and offices. So for example, I pick up my mail at Staples here in San Diego. And what's nice about that is Staples is open 7 days a week from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And so they're basically always there to receive packages, and they're pretty much always open for me to go pick something up. So that works out pretty well. And they contract with all kinds of retail stores and office buildings. So you can go on the website and you can find a location close to you, a place that has hours that you like and that you don't mind driving to. So that's what I would recommend, is check out ipostal1.com. It is a monthly membership if you don't want a monthly subscription, although you can cancel anytime, so there's no commitment. But otherwise, if you don't want to do that route, you can do Amazon. If you don't want to do Amazon, you can order stuff general delivery through the United States Post Office, but there might be some limitations on size. Nicole has a box truck for sale if you guys are interested. I think it should be an E450, right, Nicole? I think she's got the 17-foot E450, 17-foot ceiling, and then the floor is like 14 feet. It's one size up from mine. And so it is a 350, interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was a 450. I don't know. It should be a 450, but maybe not. I guess it's a 350. Yeah, so how you guys doing tonight? That's kind of, what I got going on. Do you guys have any questions? I'd love to open this up to just general questions or chat about van life, about nomad life, about solar, about whatever you guys got going on. I'm starting a build on Saturday. I'm doing a shuttle bus electrical system, so I'll be working on that Saturday, and then I'll be going back next week to complete it. Mark is leaving to go out of town tomorrow, and he'll be gone for a couple days, and then he's flying back in. I plan to be in San Diego for lots of questions coming in. Awesome, appreciate it. I plan to be in San Diego until mid-August, and then I will be heading north to Burning Man. So basically, right now yeah, Mark's coming too. Wanderbox is gonna be at Burning Man. It's gonna be a blast. There's gonna be a lot of vehicle dwellers there. I plan to be here basically about a month until mid-August, and then I'll be heading up to Nevada for Burning Man. So that's how long I will be here. The builder is Mark Wanderbox. You can look him up on Instagram, The Wanderbox. You can look him up on YouTube, The Wanderbox. Very knowledgeable guy. Okay, let me go back through the chat. I see a lot coming in. I appreciate the activity. Let's see, let's go. Let's do the chat. Nicole says, when am I getting my shower? Probably not until winter, honestly. I have a pretty full schedule, so I'll probably do it this winter in Arizona. Curtis asks about insurance. I have only liability. It's about 70 bucks a month. The challenge is getting full coverage. It's hard to find someone that's gonna insure a self-build. And I know you can get it done. I know some people that have them done, but then you're just spending more, because then if your if your vehicle is worth 40 grand, then you're paying insurance on a $40,000 vehicle. So it's all, just pros and cons, but I only have liability. Knock on wood, hopefully I don't destroy my van. I drive pretty cautiously. A place to get a schematic for camper electrical. VR Computers there's not a lot of schematics because every job is basically custom. Every camper is different, and literally if you move a device 1 foot up or down or left or right, it could change the size of the cable or the fuse you need. So there's really not going to be just an all-in-one schematic that you can buy. It's all custom. You can check out explorist.life. He does have some schematics available. Charlie, are you videoing the trip up north? Yes, I do a video every week, and so wherever I'm at, that's where the video will be. So I will be videoing my trip up north, my trip to Burning Man, all that stuff. John C. is asking about wall cabinets. How did you set up your walls and get the cabinets hanging? John C., good question. I screwed through the roof into those the aluminum, what would you call those? The aluminum channel that spans the width of the box. I screwed right up into those. So that's how the cabinets are supported from the top. Very sturdy. Donald Frazier asks if I ever get hassled by bypassing. No, I've never been hassled. I've never stopped at way stations or commercial checkpoints. Never been hassled. Noah asks about the builder. That's the Wanderbox. You can find him on Instagram or on YouTube. Thank you, Curtis, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I hope I answered your insurance question. Big T, did I pick up anything for Amazon Prime? I did. Nothing exciting. I got a new hard drive to store all this video that I'm recording. And then additionally, what else did I get? I didn't get anything for the box truck, just some personal stuff. How do you avoid the rowdy, disruptive, and I don't know what you're talking about. James, I don't really stay in the city. I stay out near the ocean, and so there's not a lot of rowdiness out here. Any interest in 48-volt alternator charging system installs? Yes, I know it's difficult to charge 48 volts off a 12-volt alternator. And so, yeah, I'm sure people are interested. I don't have so the thing with a 48-volt electrical system is you need a lot of voltage to charge it. And so you have to have a lot of solar panels. So to do a 48-volt system with solar, you really have to have a box truck or a shuttle bus or larger. And so vans and sprinters aren't going to be doing 48-volt electrical systems. But I'm sure there will be interest in alternator charging as they become more popular. I have a 24-volt system. Is it better to do 24-volt batteries? In my opinion, yes, because then if one battery goes out and you have 24-volt batteries, you could just connect to one battery. But if you have two 12-volt batteries to make a 24-volt system and one of them fails, your whole battery bank is toast. Dre asking about iPostal for size restrictions. No, they don't. I got the refrigerator sent to iPostal. I had a huge charge power station sent there. I have a 6-foot awning that I just received last week. I have an e-bike coming in. So Staples doesn't care what size the package is. My hand is asking about an E350. Well, the thing is, if you buy an E350, you're just going to be limited to whatever engine and transmission they put in it. The 350 typically only has a 5.4 liter V8. When you go to the 450, they do the 6.8 liter V10. So I like the V10. I had a 5.4 in my first van, and I feel like it was underpowered. I had a lot of stuff in it. So I like the V10, the 6.8. That's what I'd recommend for anybody. Let's see what else we got. Curtis, appreciate you, brother. You're welcome. Noah asks about how my box truck's running. It's fantastic. AD got me fixed up. No issues with the box truck anymore. Can you fit 1,200 watts of solar on a 10-foot truck? It's going to be difficult. I don't know if you can do 12. I think you could probably do 1,000. But the thing with a 10-foot box, it's only 6 feet wide instead of, or maybe 6.5 feet. It's like 6.5 feet wide versus mine is about 7.5. So and then the box is only 10-foot roof. Mine is 14-foot roof. So you might get 1,000, but I think that's pushing it. You're probably going to be more like 800 watts on a 10-foot box. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy, Zane just gave a tip. If anyone wants to buy a U-Haul, offer them a lower price and they might take it. Always, wherever you're buying a rig from, always offer a lower price. How do I get mail and packages, Arizona? I mentioned that, ipostal1.com. Wake speed 12 volt to 48 volt DC to DC converter. There you go. That's the solution. How often do you wash the exterior of your box truck? So mine fits into a lot of do-it-yourself car washes. A lot of them have 11-foot clearance, so I can fit into that. And so I usually wash mine once every couple weeks. And it's usually not hard to find something every couple weeks. Last day for Planet Fitness deal is tomorrow. Planet Fitness must be doing some Amazon Prime deal. You might check them out. Oh, 1 month free. There you go. How has your experience been in San Diego? Would you recommend a beginner start their journey there? Yes! Hopefully you guys have been watching my videos, and hopefully you can see the San Diego experience is wonderful. The people have been friendly. The weather is beautiful. The gas is expensive, but you don't have to drive much. Out here in San Diego, everything's like within a 5-mile trip. If you want to go to Walmart or the gas station or the beach or Planet Fitness, anything you want is like within 5 miles. So you don't have to drive that much. Even though gas is like $5 a gallon, it's not too big of a deal. Thank you, Journey with Nicole. I appreciate you. Send me the hype. What is that guy? Hippopotamus, the hype hippopotamus. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. I hope you're able to sell that box truck quickly and reinvest that money into your truck camper. I think that's an amazing choice. Curtis uses a squeegee to dry his box truck. Yes, Nomad King says, you're amazing, Nicole. I agree, Nicole's amazing. I appreciate the support. She's been around for a long time, helping out the Nomad community. Gas is $3.05 in South Carolina. I like that price. I know when I was in Texas, it was the cheapest. Gas was like under $3 a gallon when I was back in Texas. Cargo trailer, yeah, you can live in a cargo trailer. Nomad community doesn't discriminate. You can see this lady right here, KK, she lives in a Jeep. King Gamer's in a car. We got a short bus. We got a van. We got box trucks, bus, ambulance. You can have anything. Yeah, King's in a car. You can have a tent. It don't matter. Ride a bicycle, live in a tent. We don't care. It's all about hanging out with like-minded people with good vibes. So as long as you're in that crew, as long as you keep the vibes high and you're not a jerk, then we appreciate you. KK running up to say hello. And yeah, cargo trailer's fine. I've seen some really beautiful built-out cargo trailers. So no shame in that. Nothing wrong with doing a cargo trailer build. The nice thing is you can leave your cargo trailer at camp with the Nomads. They'll watch it. And then you can head off and drive your car into town, do whatever you need to. For example, KK left her dogs. She has these 2 wiener dogs, and she left them with Marina today. Marina watched them for her while she was at work. So it really is a good community. You know, everybody helps each other out. So sometimes King gives me rides into town in his car. And so everybody just helps each other as they can. I let King borrow some power off me once in a while. So we all help each other out. Who else has channels? That's pretty much it. I don't think any of these people really do YouTube. I have a channel. Zach has a YouTube. King Gamer has a YouTube. Wanderbox has a YouTube that features their builds, but that's about it. That's about it. Most of these folks are just nomads, just living the dream, doing the thing. But you guys should definitely watch Zach's. Hold on, let me switch this around. You guys should definitely subscribe to Zach's channel, because all this, he has a videographer with him that does all of his filming. And so all of the people you see here today, they're all featured throughout his videos. So you'll get kind of some behind the scenes of the build progress, and he's doing interviews of everybody. He interviewed me, Wanderbox, KK, Cat, King Gamer. So we'll all be in his video that drops tomorrow. So you guys should give him a follow and check out his video, and you can get to learn a little more about us, a little more behind the scenes. And tune into my video on Sunday. I'm dropping a new one that kind of covers the last spot that we were staying at. And we ended up relocating to Fiesta Island. So Super Dave has a YouTube starting next week. Gutted on the beach. Yo, yeah, we're doing box truck conversions on the beach. That's what we're doing. I don't know what gutted is, but if gutted is referring to tearing out vehicles, then that's what we're doing. We're on the beach in San Diego. This is Fiesta Island. This is Mission Bay. There's a beautiful sunset. And here is a bunch of nomads parked up, hanging out, doing build work. Doing build work. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. Noah's asking about private land as a community. Yeah, I love it, I love it. Noah, I think that's a great idea. I would love to have some private land and a spot to build. And I know a lot of other nomads would also. The challenge is that you want to have land that's like in a good location. A lot of the cheap land is way out in the middle of nowhere, like 2 hours from a main town. And so it's hard to find good land that's affordable, that's just raw land, that's in an area everybody wants to be. I mean, the thing is, we're nomads. So like by definition, we roam around and travel. So it's like once you get land, then you're not really nomads anymore. Then you're just you know, living in a vehicle on up to land. So I don't really know, you know, how well that would work out. I mean, it would work for a little while, but I don't know how well that would work out long term. Man, look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving San Diego. It's so nice here. So nice. Here's another shot of the Wander Box. This is for sale, by the way, if you guys are interested. It's 4-wheel drive. It's got the Dirty Max C4. It's not cheap. It's like $115,000. But if you compare it to, which is what this is being compared against as an overlander, then $115,000 is a pretty good price. They got tons of solar. It's got a full shower, bathroom, fridge, freezer. It's got the elevator bed. It's got modular furniture. It's got a like bench seat you can move around. It's very nice. Very nice wood counters. It's got the LED party lights. It's ready to go. Very nice rig. Very nice rig. That's about it for me, guys. We hit our hour mark, a little bit over. Nomad Brad's hungry. I'm gonna go make some food. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by, all 75 of you that hung around to the end. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. And I'm signing off. Nomad Brad from Fiesta Island. Make sure to watch my video on Sunday. And then I'll see you next Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, I go live. Get some chorizo. And so yeah, join next Wednesday and see what's going on. I have no idea where I'm gonna be, who I'm gonna be with, or what's gonna be happening. So you gotta tune in next Wednesday at 6, see what's going on. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. Nomad Brad, signing